Hey, Eric.
Hi, Chris.
Just want to give you a little Coach Dad update here.
Oh, yeah. How's it going, Coach Dad, in your basketball youth sports?
Coach Dad is now 4-1 on the season.
Yeah.
And we have allowed the fewest amount of points in the league.
That's pretty good. Do you think any other Coach Dads are keeping track of that stat, Dad?
It's on the internet. You just go there and log in.
Good.
And you can see it.
It's on the internet. I have to log in to see it.
Well, you can't see it, but I can.
That's good.
But yeah, 4-1 on the season. If our game gets canceled this weekend because of the impending snowstorm, then I'm going to count it as a win because we already beat that team by 50 in a scrimmage, so I'm counting it.
You won't make the game up?
They try to.
These children promised so many games?
They try to reschedule as many games as possible, but they usually give precedence to the older kids, you know?
Right, the ones who are good at basketball.
No, the ones who have fewer games left in their careers.
That's right.
Because they won't be playing anymore because it's hard to play in high school, right? I'm a genius coach that cannot be touched by anybody else.
Can you help me out a bit? This is kind of sharing some Patreon content, but you mentioned that your children's school puts you on their social media page with a Bible quote below it. Can you tell us the Bible quote again, please?
So the context of this is that there was a picture taken of me celebrating with the kids in our last game because it was a close game, and the tiniest little man on the court scored 6 points in the third quarter, and
he's on fire,
including hitting a shot at the buzzer of the third quarter to put us up by 7. And being up by 7 when the final score is 15-12 is a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so it gave us a nice little cushion. I ran out on the court along with all the other players to celebrate, and I'm like down, patting this kid on the back, and big smile on my face, kind of screaming in joy. And the school posted this on their athletic department Facebook page. It says, it's from 1 Theologians, chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing.
Just as in fact you are doing is what really sold me on that.
Yeah, and just as in fact is what I was doing, I think.
What are you doing just in fact is.
Yeah.
In fact, what are you doing just?
From 1 win last year to 1 loss this year, if we can knock out these last 2, Eric.
Got a real Steve Kerr over here.
Yes.
Got a real Bobby Knight over here.
I've not thrown any chairs, and my father was not killed in Beirut.
You mean hot sounds I recorded?
Welcome to Retro Amnesia, a comprehensive podcast where we discuss classic Japanese role-playing games, chapter by chapter, beat by beat. Welcome back to Season 8, Episode 17 of our coverage of Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium, the Y2K edition. My name is Chris, and I'm joined by Eric. Hi.
Hey, Chris Pine.
Hey, nice to see you again, Eric.
Yeah, good job.
Eric.
You can do this. Get one of them. Give me a famous Eric.
Eric.
Don't use the computer. Just think of one.
Eric, the guy who played the coach in Friday Night Lights. Is his name Eric?
You think I watched that movie?
Eric Spolstra.
Okay, no, that's a K, so that isn't quite qualified there.
Eric Andre. I'm using.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm using the real net right now. Sorry.
Yeah, good job. You thought of someone else named Eric. Way to go, Chris. Who are we joined by?
Eric Idle. Eric Clapton.
I would much prefer Idle than Clapton.
We're also joined by the Real Net, a collective of patrons who are watching us record this podcast live on a secret video feed at patreon.com/RetroAM.
We're also joined by the Fake Net, the voice in the computer that offers corrections and insight, and just like myself, is also listening to Kamurocho Confidential.
Initializing Fake Net.
Hold on, let me try out my Kazuma Kiryu impression.
Hello, Eric. Hello, FakeNet. Nice to see you again. Kamurocho Confidential, is that a podcast about the Yakuza series?
It is, Chris, by Bobby and Festi, two millennials with enthusiasm for all things Kamurocho and beyond, taking an analytical lens every 2 weeks, examine the main narrative, absurd substories, endless minigames, and cultural backdrop of the Yakuza series.
That sounds
They're covering Yakuza 0 at the moment, Chris.
That sounds like a terrific podcast.
It is. They're knowledgeable, they understand what they're talking about, and they love the game.
Lend them the fake net.
I mean, yeah, anyone can borrow the fake net just to use the computer.
Yeah, it's great. Computers are cool.
You know what else is cool? Men who are computers, such as...
Ren?
That's right, he's a computer man.
Is Raja a computer? Is he like a Mentat?
I mean, I think we're due, especially in this game, if no other game, to like accidentally cut off someone's head and there's computer parts. Like, we have observed objective robots on our team, or androids, or half humans, or artificial humans, or whatever, but we need like a secret robot that looks like a human at some point. Unless the series has already done that and I've forgotten about it.
Perhaps. We're going to the next town en route to Tyler, but there's a town here that we can skip, but we cannot skip.
No, we must go to every town.
Yes, and as soon as we got there, what's the song called?
Desolate Town 2. What's the town called, Chris?
It's called Ryuon?
FakeNet, help Chris out with this one.
Ryuon?
Initializing FakeNet.
Ryuon. It appears as though my programming will not let me pronounce Ryuon.
That's what it's called. I certainly won't embarrass myself and try to say it. We'll remember what the FakeNet said for the rest of this time.
Ryuon.
Well, when I get to towns, I always speak with the fires first. So I first spoke with the fire that was burning in the front of town.
My fire burns for this information, Chris.
Chaz says the Desolesians believe in fire. This watchfire is an object of their worship.
Well, let's describe the town.
I think Raja said that and not Chaz, but carry on.
Someone said it.
Someone said it.
Someone said it.
That's all that really matters.
I also believe in fire.
Okay.
Do you believe in fire?
If I had to worship something, it would be the sun. So the sun is basically fire, isn't it?
Praise the sun.
Yeah.
Is the sun fire? I don't think the sun is fire.
It's on fire, isn't it?
FakeNet is the sun fire.
Initializing FakeNet.
The Pontiac Sunfire was produced between 1994 and 2005. I know a guy who died in one.
Initializing FakeNet.
Hello. No, the sun is neither on fire nor burning. It's a long story, but let's just call it nuclear fusion.
Okay.
It's closer to fire than it is fucking snakes,
True.
pine tar, Ninja Turtles. Like, if you had to like pick one on the arrow, like, what do you know when you go to the doctor and there's all those faces, it's like, how do you feel? And there's like medium face and happy face and shit.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm looking at all the household objects, what is the sun most like? It is the fire burning in the candle that smells like beech wood. In this town, we've got pine trees covered in snow, slant roof cottages with big snow piles on top, a trash can fire in the center of town, and a shitload of Desolans with purple, blue, and orange-white creamsicle winter gear.
Yeah.
The borders of this town are carved out of snowbank walls, things I've only seen when people who live in Canada post outdoor pictures in the month of January.
Yeah, true.
Chris, I love snow towns. I would love a planet full of snow towns. What is your favorite snow town?
Narsh is usually the first one that comes to mind, but for some reason, the first image I got this time around was, I think there's a snow forest town in The Secret of Mana after you rescue Santa Claus.
I was going to say, my instant brain thought was, isn't Santa Claus in that video game? But there you go. Santa Claus is in that game.
You have to fight the Frost Gigas.
Of course.
Or Gigas.
Everyone knew that. My idyllic snow town is the Icicle Inn with the sun hitting the windows just right and creating that blinky, dusky, and there's kids sledding down. And you can have coffee. That's just in my head. You can have coffee. It's got that good music that's playing right now.
I think you can have coffee.
Everyone can have coffee. NPCs in this town. And like we said, there's two varieties of gear. There's creamsicle and like cosmic Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Well, I wondered if they were like gender indicators, but...
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know.
Because I think the lighter, the more pinkish ones were...
Do they have multiple genders?
Do they? I mean, they are green.
Yeah.
And as we know, Namekians are asexual and Namekians are green, so...
What about lizards?
Lizards have genders, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to know how to know the gender of a lizard?
You have to push a button before you tell me more lizard information.
Lizard man.
How do you find out if your gecko is boy or girl?
I think you just look at the little crotchal area between its legs and the tail.
Crotchal area.
Yeah, and if there's two large bulges down there, them's be the balls.
So they have internal balls?
They have internal balls and parts, yes. Yes.
Cool.
We do not know the gender of the turtle just yet, of the tortoise, because he has not started humping things yet, so he's not brought out the peen or not.
Oh, he's not deployed dick.
So we won't know until he reaches a little bit more maturity. Every now and then he's like laying up on a rock like he wants to fuck it.
Yeah.
But he might just be laying on the rock because he likes laying on the rock.
Yeah.
But every now and then there's a little bit of mounting action going on.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell. I mean, the way I drive a car, people think the same thing.
That you're a reptile or that you want to fuck it.
Anyway, NPCs, purple guy by the entrance. He says, this is Ryoun. If you want to have fun, this is the town. Raja, somewhat referencing the optional nature of our visit here, comments, I just can't avoid this town when I'm passing by. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
He he he.
Talk to the guy with the trash can fire?
Is it the left front?
Sure.
The owner of the bar? His name is Gyuna. Gyuna? Is that how you want to say it? Gyuna?
Gyuna?
Gyuna.
And he knows...
Gyana?
Gyuna.
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 and he knows the most about the situation around these parts. If you want to know something, that's where you should go.
Raja the Bruiser replies,
2 fists is the best situation.
what do you think that means?
I believe that is an untranslatable pun, but if I were to take it at face value,
Chris is correct. That is exactly what that was.
if
Like beat somebody up? Like what? Were you into fisting? That's disgusting.
so we're talking about this guy having a lot of information, so you need to arm yourself with information or going into any situation.
Arm yourself. There you go. 2 arms.
You've got to have 2, so the more fists that you have, that's a better situation. You don't want to fight with only 1 fist. You might need 2. You
No,
gotta
it's
block.
fucked up. Yeah. If you have 2 arms, you better use both of them.
Best I can do for that one.
So this guy, Gianu, we talked to a guy back on Motavia, like an old man in a bar that like you could ask him multiple questions
Grandfather Doran.
about lore and things of that nature and like such as. Okay. Well, the creamsicle guy on the right, he says, oh, you're a Parmanian. Are you from the town of Tyler? Raja indicates that other Parmanians are in Tyler and suggests we're mutants. He says it looks like they flapped all the way here from Motavia. Because we're birds, Chris. Oh shit, that got to Ryoun, who yells, "Arg! Will you cut it out, you old fart?"
I do enjoy how this game is unabashedly pro using the word fart.
Oh yeah, I felt like fart was cuss word adjacent. I think the first game I remember farting in was, of course, Beavis and Butthead for Genesis, where I believe Beavis burped and Butthead bent over and farted for a basic attack.
Yeah, but you know what like the foundational video game fart is for me?
I don't.
Primal Rage. I know it's not the first one, but it was one that I thought, like, that's so funny that you can fart.
Wasn't that just like a basic move? Like he kind of got down in the dirt and farted?
It was like a fireball.
It was an AoE?
Yeah.
Was it a fireball?
I think it was. Or was it a short-range fireball,
To
maybe.
me,
Or
it was
maybe
like-
it stunned him or something.
I think it was like the Sub-Zero like ice puddle IMO.
You know what? You're right about that.
Yeah.
Primal Rage.
You could also piss on somebody in that game.
Man, video games used to be cool.
Is there a Primal Rage for Game Boy? Can we play it on the Game Boy Fighting stream? Keep the idea in your head.
Probably.
There is absolutely a Primal Rage port on Game Boy.
What do you want to talk to next?
Middleman. The middleman. Guy in the middle. He says, Gumbius Temple is the Desolesians' source of pride. It's the center of Desolis, and it's the pillar of support for the hearts of Desolesians.
I do believe there's a running joke for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, 10 hours of Raja constantly saying we need to go here. Like that is going to fix all of our problems, and people just dismiss him constantly.
Well, it's called Gumbius.
It's a great name.
I can't take that seriously. What do you think's a Gumbius Temple? Probably like...
They've divided Gumby into 5,000 parts and built a temple out of his body.
I was going to say it's like one of those giant candy stores. You ever been to the...
The M&M store in Las Vegas? Yes, I have.
Okay,
Chris.
I was going to ask if you've ever been to the M&M store, but I've only been to the one in Florida, I think. Or it's the Disney World or Disney
Chris, it doesn't
Recreation.
matter.
It doesn't
Get to the point.
They have those big, huge tubes that go like 30 feet in the air full of M&Ms, and you can turn the crank and get some M&Ms.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking that Gumbius Tower is that, but it's gummy bears.
Yeah. Did you wish you were stuck in the tube like the guy in Willy Wonka and you could just eat M&M, like just bite up and down and there's M&Ms in your mouth?
I'm more of a M&M sucker.
Oh, you let the candy shell dissolve? Like you have patience,
Yeah,
you can't
so
just
like
bite in
one
there?
or two, yeah.
Hey, Pop Quiz Hot Shot, what's the best M&M variant that is not standard M&Ms? Do not say Reese's Pieces.
Almond.
It's acceptable. Peanut's the worst answer, but I think peanut butter is the Omni M&M.
Peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter is good.
Blue Purple Guy, center of town. He says, I've seen Parmanians from time to time, but this is the first time I've seen a girl with horns. Rika doesn't like the smell of his shit. She says, oh, how dare you? But Raja loves it. He says, haha, I told you, to normal people, they look like horns.
Didn't you think Rika's ears were horns when we first met her?
I think rabbit ears was my guess. I mean, it's possible. I don't know what I said. Do you know what I said?
I think that you thought they were horns.
I could have said horns.
That means you're normal people.
That is, yeah.
That means I have to explain Lunar to you.
I'm just horny.
Okay. Sure. You want to. Middle guy?
They're all middle guys. Tell me what this one says.
In the temples of the south, there's a highly virtuous and wonderful priest named Raja.
Wow. Do you think Raja paid this guy off?
Wow. Chaz is highly virtuous, wonderful. Yeah, right.
He just shit on Raja in front of Raja.
And then Ryoun shits more. He says, I don't think they know you very well, Raja. Raja says, what? I'm virtuous and wonderful, right?
I do enjoy how Chaz and Ryoun are bonding over a common foe.
Yeah, that's a good catch there. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Someone like whose shit they can't stand even more than each other.
Yeah.
Unifying them through antagonism. Upper section, blue and purple guy. There are many Parmanian towns in Desolis, and the town of Tyler to the northwest is one of them. The cold weather we're having is hard for even us. I hate to think of how horrible it is for the Parmanians. Raja shits up the joint. He says, it's hard for them, but they'll survive. Upper section, creamsicle. Can't something be done about the snowstorm? Chris, I think I'm going to be saying that here in this Midwest in 2 days on January 23rd.
I hope we're not having to say that, but we probably will be.
Who'd you talk to next?
Talk to the guy on the back wall. He's near the back wall, facing between the item shop and the armor shop, and says, the Garobik Tower is supposed to exist somewhere in Desolus. It is said it was built overnight.
Chaz fixates on...
Built overnight? I seem to have heard this story before. Do you remember where we heard this story?
No, I don't. My next comment is question marks.
Zeo's fort was also said to be built in an overnight.
Oh, shit. So this could be like the localized villain hideout of this planet.
Yes, it is whatever.
Why does Raja want to go there? It's Raja a villain.
Ooh, maybe.
Well, I mean, lured there by a sweet song. He's been brain poisoned.
Perhaps, but perhaps it is protecting whatever the dark force is habitating here. Maybe. Perhaps. Who else?
The blue purpler, upper section. Oh, Raja the Great One, you are certainly with some strange traveling companions this time. Chaz, though, offers a different perspective. He says Raja is our strange traveling companion. To this information, Raja becomes offended. He says, how could you say something like that? I thought we were friends. Finally, there's one more guy left.
Shovel guy?
Sure.
I've just finished shoveling away the snow.
Now, Chris, when I came over here tonight, there was snow in your driveway.
Yeah.
And if I had fallen on it, I could have sued you since we're in this is business. I got hurt at the business and now you have
Can't sue your own business.
Shit. Fuck.
I think when you come onto my property in the middle of a snow day,
it's on me.
You're accepting the risk of being on the snow. I'm hoping that I don't have to shovel it, but I probably will because it doesn't get very much sunlight.
Can't you make the children do that at this point?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
They'll
do it if they're like also playing, Like, we want to go play in the snow. I'm like, all right, let's go outside in the snow. And then you start shoveling. They're like, oh, can I help? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you frame it like that. Like, yeah, whoa, this is a fun thing to do now that we're outside. And then if you do this, I'll give you $5 each and a packet of Mike and Ike's.
They do like Mike and Ike's.
Really? They still make that candy? I just pulled like the fucking most...
Yeah.
Okay, do this. You'll get a free Zag Nut.
You know what my favorite is? It's not really candy, but my favorite thing to munch on these days is?
Kale.
It's candy adjacent. Is the Tic Tac Rainbow Adventure.
That sounds fascinating. What is that?
It's Tic Tacs and it's a Rainbow Adventure.
Well, see, Tic Tacs to me indicate fresh breath maker. If you're on a Rainbow Adventure, that does not seem minty to me.
You're right. It's not minty. It's pretty good. They sell them at the store.
I am at the store all the time.
Yeah.
I will get some rainbow. Do you eat? Okay, when you eat a Kit Kat,
He thought he was saying Tic Tacs, not Kit Kats.
do you do 1 at a time, 10 at a time, whole package? What's going on?
I don't really eat. My entire candy consuming career now is just raiding the Halloween candy bag.
Okay. So you never like acquire candy on your own through impulse. You steal from the children.
Almost always.
Okay.
And if I'm at the store and I want some candy, I just get Tic Tacs now.
All right. I mean, there's way worse things out there.
Tic Tacs don't have very, very much sugar in them, and they're fun.
Small. They are tic-tacky.
But I'll eat the whole fucking thing. They get those. It's about the size of an egg, a little bit bigger than an egg.
And you consume all of the Tic Tacs at once.
And I drive around. And actually, this is what I was doing on my pleasure adventure.
Before or after the sushi?
My pleasure trip the other day is I just open the thing and I just dump Tic Tacs in my mouth.
Okay. There's way worse. I mean, that's fucked up, but you could be doing a lot worse. So that's fine. Keep doing that.
It's better than, chewing gum when you go to sleep.
Actually, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Socially, for sure.
Man.
You want to go in some buildings? We can chew some gum in there.
I guess so.
We're going to do a podcast where we chew gum the entire time?
Yeah, sure.
We'll get some Big League Chew, and like every 10 minutes, we'll take another like a mouthful of Big League Chew to where we both have like Big League Chew in our mouth that we can't, like it becomes an impediment to speech. That's good for an audio show, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
We might have to not do that.
Another bunch of ideas that just get shot down. You want to go to the inn?
Yeah, take me to the inn.
Inn plays. It's the same. Like, I was thinking we're on a different planet. What if they have, like, different accoutrements? Like, what if there's different kinds of beds, or the beds are on the ceiling, or they have, like, strange, like, devices that we don't have on our planet?
I'm not wondering this. I'm wondering something else that we'll get to later.
Okay. Is it in the inn, or is it in somewhere else?
Somewhere else. We'll get there.
Well, I go to the Roaring Fireplace, because all these inns have fireplaces since it's cold planet, and Chaz says, it's a fireplace. It's nice and warm. Oh, joy.
Oh, Oh, joy.
Oh, joy.
You know,
You don't use the word joy in that context very often these days.
Not since the Ren and Stimpy show, no.
I'm going to say exactly what I was going to say. That was like happy, happy, joy,
Joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy,
Yeah,
joy,
that's
joy,
the
joy.
only time I ever use the word joy, unless I'm singing joy to the world.
You know anybody named Joy?
Not currently.
I did.
Did you kill her?
No, I went to school with her, and then I stopped going to school because I graduated from it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how much it costs to sleep at the inn on this fucking planet?
500?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's quite the price hike, Chris.
Yeah, well, it's a more remote location. At
Yeah,
least
and
they take our currency, right?
They have to heat the place, too. That costs a lot more money.
Yeah.
How about the next building that Chris went in?
Next, I went into the middle left. It's just a regular old house. But I found in here what I wanted to find.
A blue-purple person?
No, a kitchen.
Oh, wow. It's got the kitchen.
I needed to know if the kitchens on Dezolis are dirty or not.
How about this one? And hold on, the previous time is every town either had dirty or clean kitchens. There was no mixture.
That's true.
Okay.
That's the pattern that we have seen thus far.
What do we got?
Chaz says, it's a Desolesian kitchen. Appears they like to keep things clean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those clean people. What if there's only like 2 towns in the game with awful dirty kitchens?
We've got
Bunch.
10. We've got 10 dirty kitchens, so, I mean, the count was worth it.
Is there anybody in here?
There is, but I spoke with the dishes first.
Okay, what the dishes say, Chris?
Here are their dishes. They're surprisingly similar to Parmenian dishes. But yeah, there is a guy in here too, and he says, what with this snowstorm, the ability to travel in and out of town is unreliable. There are many places where the roads are obstructed by ice. Raja chimes in and says, on winter nights, we huddle so tight, saying ice is really nice. How's that?
Isolate Chris saying ice is really nice.
No, don't do that. Lowercase ice is really nice. Chaz says, I give up. So I guess Raja made a funny again there, a Master Splinter funny. That's
Do you
all I
take
got.
ice in your beverages usually? Are you an ice guy? At home, not at the restaurant?
Not really. No,
You're just like straight chilled out of the refrigerator?
yeah, straight chilled
Me
is
too.
fine.
Ice is a waste of time.
Yeah, one of my kids doesn't even do ice at the fountain if we go out to eat at a fountain place.
Because it dilutes the fine sweet syrup of the Coca-Cola?
I don't know. I've probably said this in this podcast before, but you know what? A combination I like. This is very strange.
Dr. Pepper and
you'll-
High C.
You'll never believe that this is a pleasing
Sprite and Sprite
mouthfeel.
Zero simultaneously.
Powerade from the fountain with ice.
Please don't say something fucked up.
That's it.
Oh, that's it? That's fine.
Powerade
Yeah,
from
no,
the
that's
fountain
fine. Yeah.
with ice has some sort of unique.
Yeah, no, if the Powerade's hitting too hard, you got to cut it with some water.
I don't know. There's something really unique
What
about
color?
Blue.
It's always blue at the fountain, isn't it?
Yeah. It's pretty good. I think the only places I can think of that they have it are the movie theater and Jimmy John's.
Okay.
So,
Well, if
you're-
you know of any other on-tap fountain sodas, write into Chris and tell him where to get Powerade at McDonald's.
or you can come eat a sandwich and see a movie with me for $15.
For 50, you got to pay for the movie too. You got to pay Chris $15 and pay for the movie and somehow find somewhere to put his kids.
Yeah, that works.
You can go see any Gundam you want. The little square building next to the inn. It's a single room house, green and gold plaid floor. Did they steal that, Chris, from St. X?
No, man, I can't think of others.
Folks,
Color
St.
combo.
X is where Chris and I went to high school, and that was, of course, the green and gold St. X Tigers.
Yes. Go team, go.
Blue purple guy in here says, it's so nice to sit by the fire and listen to Gianna's stories. The inn is our source of relaxation.
Yeah. There's no kitchen in here, by the way.
There isn't.
Where to next, Eric?
Tool shop.
Okay, what's in the tool shop?
Tools.
Yep.
None that I need, though. Again, I was thinking we would have different, kinds of medicine, different kinds of armor, new things on the new planet, but it appears the trade system is completely the same. There is, I think, some commerce between planets that we don't know about.
I don't think that anyone knows about this particular supply chain because they haven't seen humans since that last ship crashed.
Do you believe that?
Well, maybe they're all reading the same books.
There's just a one-to-one book distribution.
Okay, fine.
The legends are the same across time. I went to the armor store next. I don't buy anything.
You didn't buy a silver mantle or a silver circlet?
I was a little low on funds at this point.
You know what I did?
No, what?
I bought a silver mantle and a silver circlet for Raja.
And he was already wearing what, Chris?
A silver mantle and a silver circlet.
Good job. What'd you do then? Load a save state or eat it?
I hadn't saved in a while, so I had to eat it.
Great. Did you sell it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was already having some inventory issues.
Oh, yeah. This game could be called Phantasy Star 4, the beginning of inventory issues, the entire game that never ends.
That's very true. This game's inventory system is not as bad as like Suikoden 1, but it is pretty bad.
But it is like, well, I've got 5 trimates. Do I need more? That might be enough. Do I need all these moon dews?
It feels like Final Fantasy solved all the inventory problems like before this.
Hey man, you don't know what the Genesis can remember when you press a button.
Yeah, the Genesis cannot remember how many calorie mates I have left.
Well, there's a double square house in the upper right. There's a creamsicle guy in here. He says, "Oh great Raja, thank you for amusing us with your funny wit." Chaz replies, "I just feel I can't keep up with the Desilesian sense of humor."
Yeah, I can't either, but I like it.
I like it too. I think there's only one place left to go.
Kitchen's clean, by the way. Yeah, last place we can go is the bar.
Music Gigi No Rag plays.
Yes, you want to hear some dialogue from the patrons at patreon.com/thisbar.
Yes, tell me about these warm ale refugees in here from this blizzard.
One guy says, the owner here, Gianna, is very knowledgeable, but he has a terribly old-fashioned accent.
Do you think we'll be able to hear any of that in the localized dialogue we're about to read?
A terribly old-fashioned accent.
Do you think he'll talk even more fucked
this.
up than... Okay.
Oh, you mean just in terms of his grammar?
Yeah, well, no, they say he has a weird accent. How are we, the player, going to be able to acknowledge that when we
I don't know. Richard Honeywood was not invented yet, so...
Damn, you're right.
Who's to say? Another guy says, people from all over Desolus come here and talk all sorts of things. Gianna listens to all this and passes the information on. This is where people's ideas gather and are disseminated.
Wow.
It's like the internet.
It's the town hall.
It's the internet.
No, it's the town hall.
Oh, you mean like Twitter?
Yes,
the town
the
square,
marketplace of ideas. Right.
Is that what did he call it? The town square of Earth?
The newsboy stand of Earth. Morally reprehensible.
Morally reprehensible.
Morally reprehensible.
Another guy says, I heard they have really good drinks here, so I traveled far to come here, but the snowstorm has blocked the roads with ice, and I can't get home.
It's one of my nightmares, actually, is to be out during a snowstorm, and then home travel is rendered impossible because I have a 2-wheel drive car.
Yeah. My kids always ask me why I make them bring a coat if they're not going to wear it, and I say, because something could happen.
Something could happen.
Something could happen.
But it never happens, Dad. It could.
Something could happen.
Yeah.
All day, I spend worrying about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They make pills to help fix that.
They do.
And yet I worry, what's going to happen? If I stop worrying, something might happen, and then what?
Well, yeah, you're using your Genki energy to prevent the bad things from happening.
Genki energy.
Yeah.
Genki energy. Nothing. What is that? What anime is that?
It's like the spirit energy from Dragon Ball.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I apologize in advance.
Upper
I
left.
mean, in post, excuse me.
Wow, I was wrong. Please come back. Chaz offers his commentary. He's a maudlin drunk. What a pain.
Yeah. It's a maudlin drunk, Eric. It's like a whiny drunk.
Maudlin to me means overly sentimental and cryy.
Okay.
Like just gets deep in the feeling. He's one of the drunks that just starts like texting all the people and like either apologizing or just wanting to talk to them.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, don't do that. It's bad news.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Well, you should do it once so you can learn not to do that again.
Or you could listen to me, your Uncle Chris. Don't do it.
Coach Chris says don't do it.
Don't do it.
There's a fucking poster right there.
Another guy says, aye, what are you doing? Boy, you're a suspicious looking lot. I want to start calling groups of people lots more
Suspicious
often.
looking lots.
Just
You
use
lot.
the word lot. You know, it's more of a British thing, but like I want to bring it to America.
Hey, one day go to coach practice school, whatever you want to call that, and then speak with a British accent and see what the children do. I think it's called gaslighting.
You're making my drink go sour. Don't get too close. That's a pretty good insult, actually. If someone's like up in your business, be like, you're making my shit taste
You're
bad.
fucking my shit up, man. Your aura is poisoning my vibe.
I'm trying to eat sushi in my car over here. You're making it taste bad.
Did you use chopsticks or your fingers or what'd you do?
I use my fingers.
Fucking hell, dude. Oh, God. One thing, back to this guy at the table whose drink we're fucking up.
Oh, yeah.
I do miss about beer. I miss the taste of certain beers, such as sours. I don't know there's any other drink I can drink that is a sour, other than like the Sour Patch Kids horse shit, which is not the same thing.
They started to make like a better variety, a larger variety of
NA beers?
Yeah.
Is there a sour?
But I don't know if there's a sour.
I don't think there's a sour. I think we still have 10 to 15 years before we achieve fake beer sour technology.
I don't know. Fake IPAs came out pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're not the same.
They're not the same.
They're not the same.
But they're close. Once you're far enough away from it, you don't remember what it tastes like as much.
And that's what Tiffany said. Unfortunately, I remember the taste. Bartender, owner, Gianna. He's a portrait.
Yeah, he's a kindly looking feller.
He says, oh my, the first time customer. Oh, you're friends of Raja. In that case, I'll tell you anything. What do you want to know? Do you want to know about the damage from the snowstorm? Yes or no?
Well, yes.
This snowstorm started 3 months ago and hasn't stopped since. It's been a terrible disaster. Hats being blown off all over the place and lops getting chapped.
You mean lips?
I mean lops. I wrote lops. Did he say lops?
I think he said lips.
I was wondering if that was his accent coming through.
Oh, no, I think he said lips. But you don't want to get chapped lips. It's bad. All bad.
Chaz replies, hats, lips. Kiana continues, ahem, but the biggest problem is the wall of ice. The storm has left snowdrifts all over the place and created walls of ice. This has divided Dezalis into parts. We can't get anywhere. Chris, how are we, our mortal selves, going to be able to break through the ice?
Are we going to have to get like one of those giant drill parts for the front of our Land Rover?
I think we're going to have to get an entirely new car.
Oh.
A second car to keep in our car pocket.
So many cars. Cool.
You have to say no to ask him about the other shit. What next shit did you ask him about?
He said, do you want to know about the Garberg Tower?
I'd love to know more about this.
I said yes, and he says, it's said there's a tower somewhere in Desolus where the demons live. As the story goes, the tower suddenly appeared overnight.
That's the second reference we've heard the tower coming overnight.
Demons, dark forces, the same, different, who knows? Raja says that's it. It's those demons who are destroying the universe. Algo is under a curse. Space magic, Eric. Rika says, could what Raja says be true?
Huh.
Guy says, Gianna?
You can call him Guy.
Guy says, that I don't know. But Raja, being what he is, he may be sensing something.
But what is he? What he is? Is he a guy?
He's a priest. He's got a
that
rosary.
Could go good or bad.
Or a robot. Chaz says, and you have no idea at all where the Garubek Tower is? Guy says, all who've seen it say something different. All I can say is it's up north somewhere.
So there is Garubek Tower and what is Ingumbius Temple, right?
Yeah.
These are two separate G words that are strange words.
That's true. And one of them has evil in it, and one of them we don't really know.
Okay. But we're going to visit both of them because why would they mention a place in a JRPG if we can't go to there?
I need to know what Gumbius Temple is.
Do you see that mountain? You can go there.
Oh, okay.
Next question. You want to know about Raja?
I do.
I've known him for a long time. He's a weird one. But he's a skilled magician, and he was well liked at Gumbius Temple. So Gumbius Temple makes the priests?
I guess so. And we should point out now that Raja is mostly loaded with healing spells.
Right.
He is a dedicated healer. He barely does any damage when he attacks. So
he is a white mage white mage.
Except for he's green.
I think you're better off just giving him shields, not even giving him a weapon.
Yeah, good point.
Chaz tells the gang, wow, I can't believe it. That old freak? Freak has an exclamation point and a question mark.
Ooh.
Gianna continues, but he was tricked by those who were jealous of him and was banished to this rural place. Oh no, Chris, a tragic backstory.
I wonder how they tricked him.
His humor has manifested through pain. Chaz says the same thing with different words. Really, it doesn't seem possible. Gianna continues, actually, Raja himself is quite happy that he was able to get away from that constrained temple. He's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. Finally, Chris, what's the last question we can ask this old man?
Do you want to know about the whereabouts of the spaceship? Which is an interesting question to ask somebody who you're meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I say yes, of course I need to know about the spaceship. And he says, are you talking about the spaceship that is underground in the town of Tyler? I don't know a lot about it, but apparently if you take a good look at the grave, a path will open for you.
It's like a riddle, Chris. We have to take a good look at this grave. There's no look button.
There is no look button. They got rid of those after like 3 Dragon Quests.
Yeah. Well, Chad says the same question I do.
A grave?
Gianna does not answer. If you tell him no 4 times, do you know what Gianna says?
Fuck off.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for not answering any of my questions.
Okay, that's all. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go back to the world map.
What do you want to do out here on the world mapio?
I want to play Desolus Field 1, which has been playing already. Up and to the left, we find Tyler, the town, not the person along the coast.
Who's your favorite Tyler? Steven Tyler?
No, he kind of freaks me out a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't like honking on a bobo, if you know what I'm saying.
Liv Tyler?
Isn't the Saints quarterback a Louisville guy? His name's Tyler, right?
Tyler Shuck?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Tyler?
In the absence of all other present Tylers in my brain
There's not a whole lot of
space,
Tylers out there.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of any other Tylers other than my musical band crush of Tyler Childers.
FakeNet in the future, what's my favorite Tyler?
Initializing fake net.
Sometimes future Eric, now in the present, has enjoyed Tyler, the creator.
I like that Tyler the best, Chris.
Pretty good, Tyler. Tyler Hansborough?
Psycho T?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't thought about that name in forever. Holy shit.
Yeah, he does...
He's a basketball player, right?
He does some like YouTube stuff now, so I've seen him
Fucking
around.
Psycho T.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Tyler, Chris, music Desolate Town 1 plays,
Yeah.
and what the hell is going on here? Why is the music sad? Why is the water black? Are we floating in outer space on a Toe Jam and Earl space island? The entire left side of this town is reserved for one huge plot of snow with a grave in the center.
Yeah.
Could this be the grave in Tyler?
It's got to be. It'd be funny if it wasn't.
Yeah, if it was just something else. It was just like, no, this is a rock. What the fuck are you doing? Chris, what is unique about the population of this town?
They're white people.
As the prophecies foretold.
Yes.
I think Chris means Parmenians.
Yes, they're Parmenians, of course.
All are wearing identical orange winter coats with fluffy shoulders. I have an idea, Chris. It's going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
I want to talk to these people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we do around here sometimes. I talk to the person up front, and they say, "This is Tyler. It's a Parmenian town."
I'm going to go on my brain memory here that I wrote down who Tyler was somewhere in these notes.
Oh, you think you're going to...
I have a memory of doing that and putting it in the notes.
But you don't remember what it says?
No.
Okay. Well, can I talk to
Well,
somebody?
I know he's from Phantasy Star 2 and he was in a fucking pirate in outer space, but I think I wrote down more than that. Go ahead. Talk to your next person.
Next person says, "There's a large grave on the outskirts of town. They say it's the grave of the first chief of this village. I'm sure the old man would know more about it."
Chris, who's the first Kansas City chief that comes to your mind?
Patrick Mahomes.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana only played for the Chiefs for like a couple years, right?
He was a fucking chief.
He was a fucking chief.
Does every town in Desolus have an old man that knows everything? Wouldn't that be a treat?
I think every town in this universe has
There's an old man that knows everything.
A grandfather, some might
And we
say.
took one of them with us when we landed at the Temple of Raja.
Yeah. Far left person says, "Humph.
Ugh.
My wife, she gets to stay home nice and warm." Why is he...
Because read the next sentence.
He's jealous of his wife?
Yes, read the next sentence as to why he's mad.
"She should see what it's like to have to go out hunting in this weather."
It sucks that my wife is staying at home while I have to go to work.
There probably isn't much of an economy here, so you probably do have to hunt your own food.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We don't really, that's kind of the background. We don't see that, but it is implied through comments like these.
Yeah. Who's next, Eric?
The guy below the tool store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, it's another Parmenian. How on earth were you able to get through the walls of ice? Like, well, you're never going to believe this, but I came from outer space.
Yeah. So maybe there are more Parmenians on the other side of the ice.
I think so. I wonder if there's going to be like a mixed race town at some point too, or if like the Parmenians here are just like an outcast society all banished to Tyler.
Can they breed like beastmen and humans, or I don't know what other species can breed?
A donkey and a horse.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I think it's a mule, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, on the right side of town, there's a guy who says, "I hate this snowstorm. I feel like my hat is going to blow away. Such a nuisance." He doesn't have a snapback on, Chris.
He doesn't. You ever had a hat blow away?
Yeah,
then
when
go
running
chase it?
plenty of times. Yeah.
Do you feel dumb when you're chasing it?
I mean, I feel dumb when I'm running most of the time anyway. So,
Okay.
you know.
So you're already in the state of dumb.
Yeah, I'm wearing ridiculous fluorescent colors and it's 2 degrees outside and I look like a fucking asshole. Of course I feel like an idiot. You cannot make me feel dumber by my hat blowing away like a cartoon.
What do you do if you're leaving the store and your receipt blows away? Do you chase it or you let it go?
It depends on the speed of the wind. Like I usually do not need the receipt because all that shit's on online accounts anyway, but I do not like littering.
Same.
I don't want to be, especially even worse, I don't want to be seen as not caring the paper is blowing out of my hands.
Yeah.
I must make a reasonable effort to track it down, but if it whirlies around and like goes in the sky and goes across the street, then like
Yeah.
the battle is lost. In fact, I will pick up some other piece of trash in the parking lot to make up for the piece of trash that I left there.
Those extra points that you acquire by making this effort may be the last 2 points that get you into heaven at the end of the day.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's right. If heaven were real and I picked up my receipt from Home Depot for buying screws, then that gets me in. Well, there's another guy out here probably. What's he say?
Top of town, guy says, "Brr. What's with this climate recently? This was never a comfortable planet to begin with, but nowadays it's even worse."
The cold posting here is insane, Chris.
You could say that about this planet too. The one that we live on.
I mean, I don't know. I still think it's an okay place to live. Like, is it just getting worse or am I just reading more information about how bad it is? I mean, hasn't there always been a president that has just gotten jealous over an arbitrary award and threatened to expand territory through violent conflict?
I was talking about the climate.
The climate of the planet? The social political climate, Chris?
No, just the climate.
Hey, we fixed the ozone layer.
We did?
Yeah, we stopped making shit with chlorofluorocarbons. Remember the ozone layer was a big fucking concern?
Yeah. You
Last I read, that shit was all patched up.
Oh, good. Good job, Earth. I guess. Another guy up here says, everyone seems so unconcerned, but we'll freeze to death if we don't do something.
Layer up.
Yeah. How many layers you go with? Just like coming over here. Not
Coming
running.
over here, a t-shirt and a...
That's it?
Yeah, and it is, let's see, 39 degrees. That's pretty warm, actually.
Yeah.
I rarely go beyond 2 layers for any occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has to be like below 0 outside for me to triple up.
I go 2 layers almost every time.
Yeah. A hat will get you a long way. A hat is as good as a layer.
Excuse me, I go 3 layers. I meant to say 3 layers.
Ew.
I'll go t-shirt, hoodie, jacket.
Oh, hoodie and jacket. Wow.
I like to be cozy in the morning in the car when I'm taking my kids to school.
Yeah, you don't overheat in that? Start sweating up a storm?
You know what? I would rather be very, very cozy and over-layered and then turn the heater off.
Oh, and
then have the heater on and have be in a t-shirt. I don't know
That's
why.
right. You can save energy that way.
Also, I think it also has to do with the moisture in the air. You know, I'm a big air moisture guy.
Yeah, there's a magic machine over here putting out magic into the room.
Yeah, I feel the more I exist in humid areas, the better I feel throughout the day. So, you know.
Chris belongs in Brazil. My main resistance to layering up is the more things I wear, the more laundry I have to do.
My wife does most of all the laundry. I mean, I do a lot of things, so I'm not that guy, but that's just what she does.
Right, the women do the washing. I understand what you're saying perfectly.
I do all the kid stuff.
Yeah.
Like transportation and stuff.
Yeah, she had the kids, now you move them.
I move them.
Christopher moves the kids.
You want to go in some buildings?
I want to go in some buildings.
How about the inn? You know what music plays?
Inn.
Holy shit, there's one room with a huge bed. Hell yeah, brother. Everybody get in the bed.
I wish we could get all 5 guys in the bed.
5 guys, 1 bed. California King. It's fine.
How many RPGs can you think of where the characters go lay in the bed during the end sequence before it fades out? Because I can only think
everybody gets in a bed.
Everybody gets in a bed.
Everybody gets in a bed.
I thought didn't Suikoden do that? Wasn't there like a bed for every party member, like in the room?
There, you know what? I'm not sure if it did it every time or if it was just on triggered cutscenes. But Final Fantasy VI did it every single time. And Secret of Mana did it every single time, and it even had like snoring animations for all 3 characters. Pretty good. I thought that was the standard, and then it just never happened again, and I'm sad about it.
Didn't know how good you had it.
Yeah, I didn't know how hard it was going to be to render blankets later in life.
You know how much it costs to sleep here, man?
$5.50.
$5.50.
$5.50.
It's going up 50 meseta for going north 3 steps. God damn it. How about that house to the left of the inn?
Yeah, what's in there?
An orange sweater lady. She says the humans here dress the same as the humans on Motavia. And once again, all I'm asking for is consistency with space travel. How the hell does she know that? How long has it been since humans were last swinging between the planets?
Maybe they've got using the satellite to communicate. Can they do that? Or is that just for climate control?
I mean, we didn't really even know there was a satellite. Maybe just we didn't know. So check this out. Here's my theory I just came up with. You know how when you watch any show with the post-apocalypse, Last of Us, whatever, they're all wearing clothes made in 2002?
Mm-hmm.
Like there were never any more clothes ever made. Everybody's just wearing old busted up shit.
Yeah.
What if we're all wearing the same 1,000-year-old shit from fucking Parm?
So fashion never evolved after the initial landing.
Well, fashion never evolved, but neither did the clothing ever. Like the clothing has been repaired, but like all the clothing that ever existed is now all that we have left.
Because the satellites are broken?
Because the world ended.
You talking about Phantasy Star 4?
I'm talking about Phantasy Star 2, where the world ended and the humans had to leave the fucking planet.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now we're on 2 different planets.
But I feel like fashion would evolve in its own separate timeline or path.
Not if we have forgotten how to make clothes. Can you think of a post-apocalypse other than Mad Max where people are wearing like not 2002 outerwear?
No, not really.
Yeah. See, everybody should like the
Fist
world.
of the North Star.
That's also Mad Max.
That's also Mad Max.
That's also Mad Max.
Yeah, true.
So everybody's just wearing the last shit they wore the last time clothes were ever invented.
Okay.
That's what's happening here.
I'm with you.
God damn it. Did I finish your sentence?
No.
There are other Parmenian towns besides this one, but I've never been to one. You see, I just can't stand the cold weather. I don't get out of the house too often, much less go traipsing out of town.
Traipsing is a word that only my mom used.
I've never used it in my entire life. Never in my natural life would I say that word. What does that mean to you?
It's like just walking around all like with little regard to the mess that you're making.
So like gallivanting, but you're making a goddamn mess.
Yeah, I'm thinking like walking through the kitchen with muddy shoes on.
Oh, okay.
That's traipsing.
Yeah.
Like you're interfering with something when you're traipsing.
You're ruining someone else's day.
Yeah. Yeah.
To go clean this shit up. There's dog shit in that mud.
Probably. Ugh.
The green hair, blue shirt lady, she says protecting the household is an important job too. I respect both my father and mother. Do you believe this is the lady whose husband is out hunting or whatever and he's complaining about her being inside?
I think that's the orange sweater lady, yes. Not the green hair one.
No.
The green hair one I read as like a teenager.
Oh yeah, respect both father and mother. That's a good point. That is teen coded. Good job, Chris.
Thanks, love teens.
The soon to be owner of the two teens. The little blonde haired kid. Our mom is pathetic. On the other hand, our dad is wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's what my kids say all the time.
Cool. You're the good parent. Bookshelf. Living in Dezolis. Do you think they wrote that or they're reading it?
I think they wrote it.
Yeah.
To pass on to future generations because it seems like there's no archival process here. Or anywhere really.
Yeah.
I think we're just kind of like living.
We just have everything's in the moment.
These are the end times because no new commerce is being developed.
We're wearing the same clothes.
We're in the same clothes.
There's only one fucking spaceship and we just broke one of them.
We can't develop a textile industry even though we've got lost technology. There's no libraries. There's no internet. There's satellites and no one's using them except for the androids to talk to each other.
That is kind of fucked up.
The androids are dating while everyone else is just like fucking hunting bears in the woods.
They're not doing what they're supposed to with their knowledge. All the systems are breaking. The environment is out of control.
Do you think this Phantasy Star... I mean, I know Phantasy Star 4 is trying to say something about the sort of artificial maintenance of the environment through these satellites. I don't know exactly what it's saying, but do you think it's trying to say something in the realm of what we're talking about, or that's just how this game came out?
I mean, it may just be how the game came out, but we've always... Many times in this history of the show, we've pointed toward the environmentalism, especially with Sega in the early 90s, with Echo, with Vector Man, fucking, I don't know, Dynamite Heady.
Yeah.
Not Dynamite Heady, but like an idea of, well, in the future, some bad shit happened, but we made machines to control the environment, and that'll never go bad. So just let the machines do it. And then like people just drift off, get lazy, and then meanwhile, like you said, the machines start dating each other. And the shit gets all fucked up because like Dark Satan is still inside of it for some reason.
And then the goddess decides to become a baby.
Right.
It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah. It's all, I mean, everything's just one story, right? A new guy comes to town or a guy leaves town.
Sometimes there's a skeleton clown. Nyak, nyak, nyak on the bone.
Another world.
Squid gut pasta.
We just referenced like 4 seasons of this show. And this is impossible to follow. Get us back on track. Where'd you go next?
Mailboxes. Nothing here for us. I went in the item shop.
Now on sale plays.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the mailboxes. Will the mailboxes ever have anything, or is this a running bit?
Who's sending mail?
We're going to need a postal worker at some point.
I feel like Motavia, there can be a mail system. It feels like there's some commerce in Motavia, but here, I'm not so sure about that.
You don't think the Raja-like people are capable of mail?
I don't think they have any mail to send it to anybody.
You don't think they do commerce? You don't think they write each other? You don't think they order things from LL Bean backpacks?
I think they pray the rosary and make jokes.
Actually, yeah, that's most of the evidence that we have so far.
And they have a good time in town, apparently. They drink as well.
Live in the moment, Chris. Don't plan for the future or worry about the past. Live in the now, man.
Let the computers take care of everything.
The computers will fix everything. Weapon store. Now on sale place here, too.
Mm-hmm.
I went shopping.
Yeah, what'd you buy?
I killed a bunch of things outside for a long time to afford these things, Chris. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sylve mails for Chaz and Rika.
Good.
Sylve mantles and a silver circlet for Ryoun.
Mm-hmm.
Sylve helm for Chaz and Sylve crown for Rika. And 2 silver shields each for Ryoun and Raja.
Did you know that when you read the item description before you purchase these things, it says that they're made of low purity Laconia?
Isn't that the unique substance that the Motavians were making shit out of?
No, I don't think so.
That wasn't Laconia? Was that something else?
I do believe that in Phantasy Star 1, according to Shy Guy 32, Laconian weapons were the best weapons in that game, like pure Laconian.
I'd buy it.
So, there you go.
I mean, I just buy it. Although it's weird that they... So the description actually references Laconia, but the actual item name doesn't.
I think low purity Laconia is silver, and then pure Laconia is Laconia. So maybe we'll see that later.
I was wondering like why you wouldn't just call it that if it is that thing.
Yeah.
He says, do you know of a metal called Laconia?
Yeah.
With Laconia, you can make weapons and armor that is out of this world. We haven't caught up with the refining techniques here, so the best we can do is make low-grade silver.
Well, there's a reason I knew that, because I talked to this guy and remembered it.
That's it. Chris just used his brain to say something I said with my notes.
Good.
Top
Great.
left house. Blue shirt guy. But with the storm, our fuel supply is sporadic. We might really freeze to death. Green headband lady. The Parmanians have built other towns too, like Mies and Reschel. We don't trade much with them, but I hope they are doing well. Hey, Chris, you want a spoiler? Reschel is not doing well. Things are very bad in Reschel right now. You do not want to go to Reschel.
Good.
The old man in the room by himself. Ha, yes. I am he whom everybody calls the old man.
Oh.
Old man is capitalized.
Good.
This is the place where the Parmenians first landed when they moved to Desolus a long time ago. It's been said that they named this town after the captain of a spaceship they came on. And the story goes they built a grave on the outskirts of the town in memory of that captain. So the old man says the story goes they built a grave. The grave's right over there.
Yeah, we don't have to really... you figure we'd have to go through like a bog or a marsh to get there. But it's just there.
There it is. There's a bookshelf. On it is a book called Reclamation of Desolus.
Oh. How do you reclaim Desolus? Are they...
Maybe it's like future plans to dominate the green person Raja
That's what
race.
I was thinking too, yeah.
Great.
Not good.
Well, that's all before I went to the grave.
Yeah, you want to go to the grave?
I would love to go to the grave.
I spoke with the grave. Chaz says, or reads therefore, hitherto, presentiment. Here lies the great leader Tyler. Touch us. Listen to our voice. Entrust that body to us.
Chris, is this some psychosexual shit or am I a deviant pervert?
Yes.
Pervert?
I think psychosexual shit does lead to deviant perversion. So the answer to your question is yes.
That's a weird thing to put on a grave.
Oh, yeah, it is, unless you're Christ.
Tyler is Christ. I don't see any Tyler information here, but I'm pretty sure he was a guy in Phantasy Star 2 who was like in space and I'm sure the RealNet will correct us on this, but like in space, like saved our ass at some point in that game. Temporary party, I don't remember. I have memories of like reading about this and pasting it into my notes, but gone.
We will find out.
Gone. I have failed the fucking listenership once again. He states the obvious.
So this is Tyler's grave.
Raja moans on about isolation.
Lying alone. What a horrible fate.
Chaz pulls us out of the depths of despair, getting us back on the mission.
Gianna said to inspect this grave closely, but I don't see anything. There's just this inscription. Ah? The plate just moved.
Do you think we would have gotten the Gianna said line if we didn't ever talk to him?
Oh, like that's a trigger?
Yeah.
Don't know. Because we
Here it
did
is.
hear about this grave elsewhere, didn't we?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Where would we have done?
I don't know.
We heard from the old man just a second ago. But
Yeah.
Rune demands Chaz push it real good.
It moved? Chaz, push it again.
Chaz complies.
Okay.
And wow, that shit just splits right open, complete with the unique sound effect. Of course, there's a magic stairway below it.
Why wouldn't there be?
Also, the perspective here, I didn't know the grave was this large. I couldn't tell what this whole thing was, but it is a big fucking grave.
Yeah, I thought it was just like one little tiny grave in like a cemented area.
But the tiny grave was the inscription,
Yes.
actually. Rika observes,
Wow. Incredible.
Chaz utters a sentence that I initially believed to be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, but I forgot what kind of game we're playing.
Maybe there's a spaceship down there? Let's go see.
Grave stairs, hangar. Music in the cave plays, but this is no traditional hangar, Chris. It's got silver, purple floors, pools of navy blue water, and the thrill of death in every wall.
Ooh, I'm very thrilled by death.
Did you open the chest down here? Did you get something?
I did. I got
You got...
Diamante.
Ooh, well that's nice.
Diamate. What else would we find down here?
Cirque gear.
Oh, Cirque gear. Of course.
I give that to Ren. He wears it. Zirconium, Chris. You find anything?
I did. I fought a Garrett Lux. Did you fight a Garrett Lux?
No.
It's one of those big, gross, lick-a-tongue frogs, except they're purple with orange eyes. They've got the... What do you call the piece of neck under the frog's chin?
That like expands
that
and
croaks.
blows up and stuff like that? I'm sure that has a name.
That's animated in this video game.
Fake net, what's that called?
Initializing fake net.
It's called a vocal sac. It's a sac for vocals.
Cool.
Yeah. Lizard man.
No, they're not lizards.
I fought a helix.
Yeah, we've
which
already
is an
fought
old enemy.
Yeah, we fought those.
And a snow slug.
A snow slug as well. Maybe that's why I had a snow... Oh, no, I fought these in the world map as well. I guess they're a little bit rarer.
Green tentacle elephant thing puking gross blue stuff like he's had a raspberry blue snow cone.
Yeah, or a blue icy.
I prefer... Can you still get an icy? Are there still... I've been inside a gas station and forever. Can you get like a name branded icy or is it all like slush cup?
You can get an icy at like...
Select Thornton's.
I don't know if you can get them in a gas station. But you can definitely get them in like movie theaters and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. They'll sell you a 42-ounce icy. Live the dream. The southern edge of this map kicks out to a manga panel cutscene, one in which Chaz, Rika, and Ryoun, I guess, come across a giant spaceship parked in this here cave. Chaz, who is not dumb, relishes in being right.
So this is it. Amazing.
Rika makes sure we are all caught up on Phantasy Star lore, too.
So this is the spaceship the Parmenians used in coming here so long ago.
Ryoun brags that he can read.
Here's an emblem. Landale. Landale.
I think I may have called our spaceship earlier the Landale without realizing that one crashed and we got this one. I could have done that when talking about our spaceship. I apologize.
Well, I remember you mentioning that the music was called Landale
Yeah, that's
Blast
what I
Off
did.
or something like that. But
Yeah.
Landale is, of course, the last name of Alice Landale, correct?
Protagonist of Phantasy Star.
Not our Alice. Our Alice is named...
ALYS.
Yes.
In English and something else in Japanese.
ライラ・ブラングウェン
Rika provides unneeded color commentary.
It's called a Landale. What a cool name.
New manga panel. Raja raises a finger in front of the cross-eyed Chaz, indicating that he has his own answer, his own version of his own truth.
An air-going barge. A space sled.
I love this guy.
He's great.
He's going to place well in our character tournament. Now in his maturity era, Chaz ignores the court jester.
So, how is it? Hey, Ren.
Raja does not like the disrespect.
Hey, don't ignore me.
New manga panel. Ren looks over his shoulder after he inspects a panel on the spaceship. Ren then tells the gang,
It's been preserved almost perfectly. With a little maintenance, it could be perfectly useful.
Ryoun relieves the tension as easily as Chris relieves himself.
Do I relieve myself easily? I don't really have too many problems relieving myself.
I don't know why I wrote that.
Yeah, I really haven't had any constipation issues in a while. Must be all that fiber.
Yeah.
Woo, we sure are in luck.
Chaz is the captain now.
Ren, make preparations for takeoff.
Ren,
Yokai,
and we fade to black.
and we're back on the world map.
Yokai means Roger.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Oh, okay. Roger.
Initializing RealNet.
Hello, RealNet. Nice to see you again. Thank you for joining us on this fine recording evening. I think it's fine.
Weather could be better, but I'm having a pretty good time.
Jedi Mimic mentions Shumi Village as somewhere that has snow. Did Shumi Village have snow?
Yeah, well, that was in the snowy part of the world map, right? And then you went down into the habitat
Oh,
thing.
okay. I love the Shumi. I forgot about the Shumi.
I didn't forget about the Shumi.
I
Artisan
should-
is tired.
I should never forget the Shumi. The dude says, I only know that for aquatic turtles. Flat stomach, female, rounded, male.
Oh, wow. That's a good indicator.
For a terrestrial turtle and or a tortoise, I do believe that the bottom of the shell for the male is more concave for mounting purposes.
Pervert.
It's all about turtle sex.
Pervert?
Broken Echo 1 says every planet has an information monger. That's the term I was looking for earlier.
Information monger. Very good. One who mongs information.
Yes, of course. Mel says, how did you all react when you first heard the DK rap as a kid?
I didn't hear that until Smash Melee.
Really? Okay.
I didn't play Donkey Kong 64.
I
It
remember-
was in 64, right?
Yeah, I never played it myself, but I remember being somewhere where it was, and I thought it was kind of crazy that there was a vocal track on a cartridge.
That is pretty weird. But I would have been 18 at that point. And like to me, it was just the song that played on that. It was the fucking waterfall level, right?
Jungle Japes.
Did it play on? Okay, it played on.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, it didn't play on Japes. Japes had different music. It played on the level with like the other Donkey Kong level.
Yeah. That one sucks. I hate that one.
Congo Jungle, aka Congo Falls.
But yeah, I mean, it was something that like we sang along to it as we were, beating the shit out of each other. But I didn't observe it in its original. Like, was it background music? Did somebody sing? Did someone rap in the game, or was it just like title screen stuff?
It was the intro, yeah.
Okay.
If you left
So that builds upon Cranky Kong, like cranking the fucking
yeah.
whatever that machine was.
Yep. In Donkey Kong Banana Fest, Bonanza, is that what it's called?
You're the one playing it, Chris.
Yeah, there is occasionally that will play at like near the save point areas.
Something that I found in the contemporary time that I got it from a rental, the Nintendo 64 song that I remember much more with much greater clarity is, of course, the Buck Bumble song.
The Buck Bumble.
Buck to the bump, to the bump, to the bump, to the buck, to the buck. You didn't play Buck Bumble?
I've never heard of Buck Bumble.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity back bumper. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity back bumper. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumper. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumper. Bum to the bum to the bum.
Well, you just heard
15.
second to that song, so I really hope you appreciate that in the future, Chris.
Oh, the only other song I can think of is The Great Mighty Pooh.
Oh yeah, shit. Fuck. That game was relatively unbelievable. Conker's Bad Fur Day was a statistical impossibility. Like our universe is unique for having that game.
Yeah, that's true.
Every other universe, they actually made 12 Tales Conquer 64 or whatever that was. But in ours, it transitioned to whatever that was.
Phew. That and BMX XXX. Kal-El says Tic Tacs are not for breath freshening. They are for candy that we can pretend isn't candy.
I'll generally agree with that, yeah. How do you feel about Pez?
Boring.
Even if you get it out of like a cool Donald Duck device?
After the kids ask you, 700 times to load up their Pez dispensers when they're younger.
Yeah, they don't have the fine motor skills to get that done.
Then you're over it.
Will you ever eat a Pez if it doesn't come out of a dispenser? Will you just freebase some Pez?
I'll freebase some Pez, yeah. It tastes fine.
I need it extracted from Eddie Murphy's fucking plastic head.
Shy Guy 32 says the sad thing is that Phantasy Star 4 has the best inventory out of all the Phantasy Star games. Wow.
I mean, it was still relatively early in going through the menus technology.
Subaru Lesbian suggests that the other ones were all inventory by character.
A Lunar situation.
Or Suikoden 1 situation.
Fuck that, dude. Like benching someone and they have like one of the good runes on them.
Yeah.
That like going through all your characters to figure out who has the shit.
They fixed a lot of that in the second game, though.
Oh. There had to be. I mean, now it's just to save you from yourself, but there had to be hard limits on how much the video game could remember. And like that had to be the reason why all of this shit is like this. But then again, like Final Fantasy lets you have 99 items of some certain... I don't know.
They were better at math. Hironobu Sakaguchi is a visionary because he could make good inventories.
What are video games if not advanced math?
Okay, Shy Guy 32 comes in clutch here.
Tyler information?
Yes.
Thank God.
In Phantasy Star 2, Tyler busted you out of space jail and watched Parma blow up with you.
Oh, that's nice. I wonder what they'll think about in their final days.
And posts a screenshot as well and says, Tyler is speaking here, one planet was destroyed. Who knows what happened to Algo? I don't know what to. That's the end of the story.
Mysterious.
Mel says, now to be fair, the world ended when the Roman Empire fell and people still knew how to make clothes.
That is one such example, sure.
Jedi Mimic says there's somebody in Shadow Hearts named Roger Bacon.
A person?
I guess.
When American Apparel ended, did anyone know how to make band t-shirts anymore? I don't think so.
Target. Neat says Conker's Bad Fur Day had legitimately fun multiplayer.
I forgot that game had multiplayer.
I did too. I did play the multiplayer when they made like a Xbox
Live and Reloaded.
Yeah, that was kind of fun to play in like a group setting,
No.
Split screen.
I mean, I can imagine that being...
You didn't ever work third shift at UPS and went home with a bunch of stoners and played Conker's Bad Fur Day?
All the stoners that I lived with, no one really fucked with Xbox. I think we had one, which is why I played Gun Valkyrie at a young age in Panzer Orza eventually, but like the multiplayer, like the projector TV we had, or screen we had in the living room, it was just like fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Smash Melee for 6 years and nothing else.
I want to take you for a ride. Well, Real Net, I want to take you to ride to the end of the story of this episode. The podcast is going to be over now, I guess.
We need to go to sleep.
Yeah. Today's episode was recorded on January 21st, 2026. Thank you, Mark, for the intro music.
You're welcome, Chris.
You can find us on Bluesky and or YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia or on the internet in many places. And of course, support us on Patreon at patreon.com/retroam and get bonus episodes of miniseries, live recording sessions, and access to the Real Net. Eric, until next time.
Buck Bumble.
Dynasty Warriors.
One, the fighting game.
They're all fighting games. You fight in all of them differently. If it's one of your friends, but just having to go to a wedding because your wife got invited from somebody from work and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
no, there
is
was
the
a period
worst.
of time where how many weddings do you think you've been to total?
Total? I
Yeah.
don't know, like 12 maybe?
I think I've been to like fucking 30,
I guess.
35. 12's pretty good. 12, I think, is on the low end. I don't even think I have that many friends.
Yeah, I can't. I guess most of the.
I mean, I know it's shitty to be like, oh, why do I have to go to your wedding? I have too many friends. But at a certain point, it's like, fuck.
Yeah. There's just. I feel like a lot of family. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't have a very big family.
I do.
On my mom's side. I've only got like 4 cousins.
Yeah, 4's not that many.
And on the other side, I don't think many of them got married or had a big wedding. So yeah.
Fact.
Yeah. So anyway, I was very excited for that, and we were able to. I don't think we scored any points in the fourth quarter, but
as you are doing,
as we were doing, but we held them off to get a victory, a revenge victory after losing to this team in the Christmas tournament. I wasn't there, of course, so that's why we lost.
You abandoned your team?
No, I was out of town. We knew that me and my boys were going to be out of town. They were going to play with fewer players, but we got revenge. And we defeated the team, and now we're rolling. Steve Kerr. I got to correct the record if I'm wrong.
I was thinking Bobby Knight.
No. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, he did. Okay. Yeah, Steve Kerr's father, Malcolm Hopper Kerr, was a Lebanese-born American university professor specializing in the Middle East and the Arab world. He served as the president of the American University of Beirut from 82 until 84, when he was assassinated by gunmen.
I said Gundam for a second.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, it was not a Gundam.
Shit.
Welcome to Retrograde Amnesia Comprehensive Podcast.
It's not how it goes. Bobby and Festy examine the main narrative, absurd subs.
The first Snowtown that comes to mind is...
He's going to say Narsh.
Yeah, I was going to say Narsh, but the one that was going to come to the first one that actually...
Yeah, talking stuff.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
There was a kid that was like singing to himself the other day.
That's fine. Kids do that all the time.
And when he was supposed to be listening to me.
Was he singing some Juvenile?
And I said, would you like to sing the national anthem?
Okay.
And another kid started singing the national anthem.
All right. Chris is reinforcing patriotism in our youth today, I guess.
I kneeled.
Okay.
Not really. Excuse me, swallowing a hunk of snot.
Hell yeah, dude. Chris pulls us. Rika makes sure we're...
Does he spell it out?
Yeah. Ryoun relieves the tension as easily as...
I gotta look it up real quick.
Because it made it into the show notes.
Oh, it did? Good. At patreon.com/retroam. Let me look it up real quick.
He says, oh, you're a Parmanian.
Probably. I did check out the King of Fighters on Game Boy, and it's playable.
Yeah, we're going to play it.
Good. It's pretty
That's going
good.
to happen. I have no more ideas. What do you want to talk to next?
Oh, we also have to do Super Nintendo basketball games.
Okay, coach.
That'll be a fun one. Middle Chess is highly virtuous. The next building that Chris went in is... Oh, this is a big one here. You want to go... Oh, we'll say that one for last.
Okay.
Before we talk to the guy. Well, we've got like 12... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got...
I just feel that I can't keep up with the
Desolesian. Anyway, there's a... Did we say this, the drink sour guy? We didn't do him yet, did we?
No. At the grocery store sushi, they have a little cup that has chopsticks in it. You could have eaten this like a reasonable... Actually, if you're going to eat sushi in your car, you're supposed to use your fingers, actually.
Temple is...
Do you see that mountain? You can go there.
Oh, okay.
You never actually said that. Listen to a future Infinite Perfect for more information. Is there anything else you want to do in this town, Chris?
I am checking right now. That's it, Eric. Fucking bloody mouth, bloody face. I still think he's the all-time leading scorer for North Carolina basketball.
He was in the pros for like, what, 2 to 3 years?
I think it was longer than that. Not a huge amount of time, but he was out there.
Well, speaking of Tyler, Chris, music, Desolate Town 1 plays. And
Tyler Durden?
I didn't want to say that again because we had a Fight Club reference last time.
Yeah, sorry.
But
the kids asked if they could go to a summer camp for a week. And we're like, fuck yes, get out of here.
Fuck out of here.
But it was filled up.
Do you want to go? You want me to go kidnap some kids so they can't go anymore?
Yeah. Please.
Okay, yeah, I'll go take him out. Give me some addresses. Further left of the weapon shop is someone who says, everyone seems so unconcerned, but we already did this.
I think we got them all.
Our mom is pathetic.
About the
old man in the room by himself. You want to do this one?
you take
Since you're
that. You
older
take
than
that
I
one
am.
because I'm lost.
Fine, I'm younger.
Okay. And then the grave splits in two.
I've got it moved. Chaz, push it again.
It moved. Chaz, push it. Yeah, it moved. We'll still know how to make.
Playtime's over!